Hello guys, it's Teenage Marvel Fan back to the video, and recently the X-Men were teased with Disney Plus with the new avatars, icon things for the X-Men characters on Disney Plus that you can choose for your different profiles. And everybody instantly knew that they had to be teasing something related to the X-Men coming to Disney Plus. And everyone assumed that it would be like either a sequel or a continuation to the 90s X-Men the animated series, or at least like a new X-Men animated series. And I definitely think that's possible and probably is still coming, because that would make them a lot of money and bring more subscribers to Disney Plus just to see new X-Men animated stuff. But also, there's been rumors that it wasn't just teasing animation, but also live action, and when it comes to the MCU X-Men characters. So, this new rumor, or leak, insider info, I guess you could kind of say, comes from another YouTuber, the Cosmic Wonder, and he actually just posted a video about this. But I'll leave the link to his video down in the description below if you want to check that out. But basically, the Cosmic Wonder has a friend that's an inside source at Disney, and he's been hearing some things about live-action Disney Plus series about X-Men characters. And that would be a great way to transition them into the MCU as a whole, you know, bringing in the characters slowly so that then they can come together in an X-Men film. So the one that the Cosmic Wonder mentioned in his video that his source talked about was a Gambit series for Disney Plus, and not an animated series, an MCU live-action series for Gambit. Now, you may recall that there was a Gambit movie in the works with Channing Tatum, but that was, of course, scrapped after the whole Disney-Fox thing. So, one thing that the insider does note is that Channing Tatum is off the table. Like, this involves Channing Tatum not at all. Like, not at all. No Channing Tatum as Gambit. So, they're gonna get somebody else to play him. And he's saying that they're looking for a younger actor to play Gambit, because they want this younger generation of heroes, like a younger version of the X-Men. So, apparently like a Harrison Ford type, like the way he was when he was doing the Star Wars films, you know, back in the day. So, I think this is a great way to introduce Gambit to the MCU, and a great way to just introduce X-Men characters to the MCU as a whole. Because they could do this with other MCU X-Men characters as well. I doubt they would do it with, like, Wolverine, because he deserves his own movies. But they could do it for maybe Beast. I'd like to see that. Maybe Colossus, although he's in the Deadpool movies, and Deadpool is continuing, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But they could do this with so many different X-Men characters. And then, of course, they could do solo X-Men character movies, and then bring them all together into, you know, a big X-Men crossover film. And it would be kind of just like Phase 1 of the MCU, where they had the individual films for each member of the Avengers, except, of course, Black Widow and Hawkeye. And then that set up each of the characters, and then they came together at the end of Phase 1 to become the Avengers. And they could do that exact same thing here with the X-Men, have them be in their solo stuff, and then come together as the X-Men. I think that would be a really interesting way of doing it, and developing the characters separately, because team movies are hard to do, especially when the characters in the movie and on the team are only in that team movie, and then you don't have the solo films or series to develop them on their own. But then this way you have extra time to develop the characters separately before you put them all together as a team. And also, these X-Men characters don't even have to first appear in their own solo series or movies. Like, Storm, I think a perfect place for her to appear or debut in the MCU would be Black Panther 2, or at least one of the Black Panther movies. I think that would be a great idea, and then set up the future romance between those two as well. Another rumor that's been going around is that Rogue would appear in Captain Marvel 2. I don't know how real that is, but it's definitely a possibility. So yeah, there's tons of ways that the X-Men can be transitioned into the MCU, and I think these are great ideas on how they could do this with doing their own solo series, and so far just the Gambit one being talked about. Although it is in very, very early productions here, or the very early stages of becoming a thing. Like, they're still coming up with the idea, and they're not even solidified on doing a Gambit series, but it's definitely possibly in the works. So yeah, what do you guys think about this, and what Disney Plus MCU live action X-Men character series would you like to see? Like I said, I'd really like to see Beast. He's one of my favorite X-Men characters, and I think it would be a great way to show how that character becomes Beast, and just see his life and his adaptation to becoming the blue furry dude. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to see you in the next video, so I can bestow all Marvel knowledge upon you.